All right, I did a video on lunar longitude, did a video on helio and geo longitude measurements of Mercury, and now I'm going to give a couple of calendar day count cycles, and this is going to conclude the three videos on using numbers. Obviously, there are more, but this is what I'm going to put out publicly at this time. What I'm looking at here is the 1060 cycle. I'm not going to say where these numbers come from. People not familiar with these numbers that I'm going to put out here should do some research on these. Not too hard to figure out where they were derived. Anyhow, I'm showing four projections of the 1060 going all the way back to 2013. I'm projecting this low, this high, and then I'm projecting a minor high to show that sometimes minor points can give even bigger moves at the end when they come in. So looking at those 4 points, this low, 1060 calendar days, projects out to this low here in 2016. So we're looking at almost a 3-year cycle here. This particular high, 1060 days later, projects out to the significant low right here. It looks like June of 2016. The third projection off of this high projects to the high of the year in 2016 there. Then the last projection from this minor high projects to this low inside this triangle pattern that's forming late in 2016. So that is a 1060 calendar day cycle. Let me bring in one more chart that has two more counts which are shorter than this one. Now on this chart it's quite busy, but you can look at it. I'll blow it up and then roll through it slowly so you can stop the video and look at it. What I'm looking at here is 168 and 392 calendar day cycles. So what I've done here, I've got the 168 in black and the 392 in blue. So what I'm doing, I'm using the full cycle and the half cycle, because you'll see 84 counts in there and 196 counts in there. Now these are fractals of larger planetary movements, so you should think about where those come from. Anyhow, I'm not going to say any more about that. You can see how well these work. You don't have to know the background to use these. So this is some practical application, easy enough to do in any software with a trend line tool. So I'm going to zoom in on this and slowly walk through the chart so that you can stop the video and look and see how these numbers did work out and how they projected good turning points to the future. Just to show the time period again, this is going back to 2014 to the 2016 frame when I had made these charts. See, I've got 84, 168, 392, 196. So I'm using the full cycle and the half cycle. Some projections off of the area of the lows here and the minor low right in front of it. We'll take this out to the end of 2016. You can see you get some real nice projections. The gaps you see in the chart here are weekends, or weekends and holidays wrapped around that. So overall, you can see multiple points coming together at this high here, where you see all these trend lines coming in from these various highs and lows, coming to that point. When you start to use these type of measurements and you zero in on these points, you're coming in from 4 different numbers and 4 points in the past to this future. You get 4 points coming together here. You get this major high from 2016. So that's something that you should seriously look at, because this technique is so simple with any trend line or measuring tool in any chart package. It's really, you should be using this on every chart you work with, and these numbers are good on any frame, any time frame too. You can use these on intraday as well. So I'm going to leave that there, and that will conclude the 3-part series on some planetary longitudes and some number cycles that I'm going to put out.